This is 52-year-old Dion Griffith Dobbs. Just a little over 24 hours ago, Dion wasted an innocent mother right in the middle of the street, and now she sits stone-faced denying it all.
You're about to watch a mother look a detective dead in the eye and lie. 4 times. On camera. She thinks she's smart enough to get away with it. "Did you see me with the gun?" she asks. That single sentence is about to destroy her. Here's promise 1. By the end of this video, you'll watch her own accomplice hand detectives the exact proof that buries her. Here's promise 2. You'll watch the moment her story dies, before she even realizes it. Her name is Dion Dobbs. She's 52 years old. 24 hours before this interrogation, a young mother named Jaka Bab was gunned down in the middle of the street. Jaka was 24, a twin mom, the kind of friend everyone wanted around. She never made it out of Greenville Memorial Hospital. 50 to 60 people were on that street when the shooting started. Neighbors called 911, panicking. "There's shooting," one caller says. "There's people with stakes and stuff." Police arrived. Jaka was already gone. 2 names came back fast: Dion Dobbs and a 26-year-old named Jarek Brandon. Dion got arrested the next day. Jarek turned himself in. But Dion never saw this coming. Jarek wasn't going to protect her. He was going to team up with detectives and dismantle her story, piece by piece. If you want to watch exactly how he did it, subscribe now. What happens in the next 10 minutes is one of the most brutal interrogation collapses we've ever covered. But before detectives ever sat her down, this fight had already been building for over a year. This didn't start with a gun. It started with 2 teenage girls who used to be best friends. A year earlier, Dion's daughter and another girl had a falling out. The reason barely mattered anymore. What mattered was that it never died. Then, one afternoon, it exploded at a Dollar General. Dion's daughter and grandmother stopped in for ketchup. The other girls showed up looking for a fight. Dion wasn't even there, but the second she heard, she got in her truck. She didn't go to stop it, she went to watch. "I said, 'This is old, it's 2 years old, let it go,'" Dion later claimed. That's not what happened next. Witnesses say the other girl showed up swinging a stick. Words turned into shoving, and the fight everyone had been threatening for months finally broke out on Stanton Bridge Road. Here's promise 1, delivered. This wasn't a random shooting. It was the final chapter of a feud everyone saw coming, and nobody stopped. Dion's sister tried to pull the girls apart. Other family members jumped in too. Then, in the middle of the chaos, gunshots. Not 1, not 2, multiple rounds from multiple directions. Dion's own words to detectives? "I heard gunshots. I grabbed my son and told him to bring his ass home with us." She left. Jaka Bab didn't make it out. A fist fight between 2 20-somethings had just become a homicide. And somewhere in that crowd, someone fired 4 or 5 rounds into an occupied car. Dion insists it wasn't her. Her co-defendant is about to prove otherwise. Dion told detectives she was just a bystander, but one man in the next room was about to prove otherwise. Here's the question this entire case hinges on. How many lies can one interrogation survive before it collapses completely? Let's count them together. Lie 1. Dion tells detectives she only had a bat that day, nothing else. Meanwhile, in the next room, Jarek Brandon is already talking, and his story doesn't match hers at all. Lie 2. She claims her gun got stole months earlier, meaning she couldn't have used one that day. Jarek shreds that instantly. He describes an entire collection, a purple gun with a sight on it, a big chrome one, and more he can't even name. Here's promise 2, delivered. Jarek doesn't just contradict her. He describes watching her fire directly into an occupied car. 4 to 5 shots. Fast, boom, 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 he tells detectives. Lie 3. Dion swears she didn't know who got shot, or that anyone had even died. But she'd already taken a call about it before this interview started. Lie 4 is coming. It's the one that finally breaks her. One more detail seals it. Jarek even remembers her buying 9mm bullets at Walmart weeks before the shooting. For the end of the night, he says. 5 separate cracks. 5 places where her story doesn't hold. You're watching a woman try to out-talk her own co-defendant. And losing, in real time. Detectives haven't even shown her the video yet. How many lies do you think a suspect can tell before a detective stops believing anything they say? Drop your number below. Then detectives pulled out something Dion never expected to see in that room. This is the moment Dion's story dies. Jarek describes it in detail. He watched Dion run up to a white car, watched her raise a gun toward the passenger side, watched her fire 4, maybe 5 times, while people screamed and scattered. He wasn't guessing. He was standing feet away. Now detectives slide the video stills across the table. They ask him to confirm what he just told them. He doesn't hesitate. He circles her face and writes her name beside it. "I recognize her as Dion," he says. Detectives ask Dion the same question. She claims she can't even confirm it's her, despite the matching purple shirt witnesses described minutes earlier. Lie 4. If that detail doesn't make your skin crawl, honestly, we don't know what will. Hit subscribe before we get to sentencing. You don't want to miss how this ends. Detectives now have a witness, a timeline, and video evidence.
And if you enjoy watching criminal stories burned to the ground, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this.
Tell me your side. Tell me how it all started.
Okay, so I don't remember the exact date, but it was the date of the incident. We got my baby mom, her name. She got a call to Family Dollar in Terrence Shopping Center. Dollar General, it's one or the other. And I was taking her over there, but halfway there, because her sister called and said that the girls tried to jump her.
All right. So, what girls? Okay.
Yeah, she was saying that they was trying to jump her at the dollar store. So
which dollar store is that?
In Terrence Shopping Center.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And her aunt was there with her. It's my baby mama's sister. Her aunt was there with her. So when we got halfway there, they was like, "This music." We was around the corner from the Dollar General.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna just say the dollar store, 'cause I don't know which exact one.
Yeah.
So
I know what you're talking about.
It's around the corner from there. It's like it's not in the manor, but it's like the neighborhood right in front of Piedmont Manor.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got there, so the girl stayed. Deanna grabbed her bat, and I can't necessarily say I seen her hit someone with the bat, but that's when she grabbed her bat, and then people started yelling out, "There's a gun! There's a gun! Somebody got a gun! Somebody got a gun!" And I stood on top of the car. First I heard probably like 2 shots. And so I'm trying to figure out who got a gun. And then I want to say probably like 1 shot went off, and I stood on top of the car and I fired into the air. I didn't fire towards no one. I shot into the air. And when I shot in the air, I basically got right down off the car. That was me trying to disperse the situation. I know it's probably a bad way to